I'm back making video game reviews on YouTube. Let me start off by saying this. I ain't no fucking Russian. I'm Jewish American. But I don't believe in my religion, so I go to Roman Catholic Church. I made 3 videos 8 years ago. In those videos, I reviewed the Nintendo GameCube, the Xbox 360, and Contra 4 for the Nintendo DS. The reason I made those videos was on purpose, not intentional. I'm not going to repeat anything I've said in those videos. I did those videos 8 years ago. The reason I said the things I've said in those videos, the reason I've done those things I've done in those videos, the reason I did those videos was on purpose to make people laugh. I made a fucking jackass out of myself. I get made fun of, but I made those videos on purpose to make people laugh. And I never left YouTube. I just deleted those accounts and created a new one. I would never leave YouTube because of the haters. I don't give a fucking shit about the haters. I don't care what anybody says about me. I get laughed at and made fun of, but I don't give a shit. I make video game reviews just for fun, not to make myself or anybody else look good. I do video game reviews just for fucking fun. What else can I say? Oh yeah, I don't give a fucking shit what the haters say about me. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Everybody is entitled to their own freedom of speech, like I'm entitled to mine. So I don't give a fucking shit what the haters say. I'm back making video game reviews, and I'll continue making video game reviews. The only reason I deleted those accounts was because I thought, not because of the haters. The only reason I deleted those accounts because I thought people would not find my videos interesting enough. Anyways, I'm back making video game reviews on YouTube. If you like them, you like them. If you don't like them, don't like them. I don't give a fucking shit if people like my videos or not. I'm not here to make myself look good or I'm not here to make myself look good or anybody else look good. I'm doing video game reviews just for fun. If you like, you like. If you don't like, don't like. I don't give a fucking shit. That's all I gotta say. I'm back making video game reviews on YouTube.
Okay, all ready to go? Let's get started! I'll start the game.
Welcome everyone to the pre-roll of the cool stream. I'm glad to see all 12 of you in here. Let's get that word out. Hit that share button. Thumb up that stream. Let's get this party going. Really appreciate ya. Transitioning straight over here in the darkness. Can everyone see me? Can everyone see me?
Oh my god!
Hikiko's back at it again. Once again, it's another Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Let's get a little light over here. There we go. It's not so dark anymore. How are you, everyone? Welcome to this Wednesday cool stream. I'm keeping my commitments. I told you back in March that I'd be streaming more. I'd keep a consistent schedule, and so far we've done that. So far I've maintained almost every Wednesday since. But Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central is a tough time to gather people. A lot of people are still at work on the West Coast. People on the East Coast are just now getting home. So, and then people, I don't know, it's 5 p.m. where I am. Most people are just now getting off of work. So I got to figure out a new day for the cool stream. I'm thinking about moving it towards Saturday. I think Saturday would be a good time. Saturday maybe around like 2 p.m. I can either do it at like 2 p.m. or I can do it at like 8 p.m. on Saturday. I don't know. Maybe other people have lives around that time. So we'll get it figured out. Shout out to everyone in the archive if you're watching. I know all the European people and Japanese people, they check out the archives and they say, leave this one up, Hikiko. So we're going to do that. We're going to get this figured out. I want to nail down a time. Right now, this is my zone, though. Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Central seems to be my zone. I'm not competing with anyone. But then again, no one's around to watch. So we'll get it figured out. By the way, if you're here, welcome, welcome. We got a good one tonight. I want to remind you. Kiss it. Right there. Leave that like if you wouldn't mind. Get out of my face. That's really all. By the way, this, I'm not even in the game yet. This is just my wallpaper on the screen there. That's just my... I always try and pick out a new wallpaper. Get a theme going for these streams each time. I'll put a little effort into it. Anyway, let's read some chat before we get into the main event tonight. Alex says, time for the coolest of streams. MDKS says, I can. Ko's in here right as I'm about to go to sleep. Have fun, guys. Ko, what time zone are you in? I just want to get a gauge for where everyone's coming from. Yeah, Metal Gear, Jim Downer. Snapper IRI89, Lurker here, looking forward to this. Yarrow, DK12, Metal Gear, let's go. It's midnight where I live. Dang. Rules of the Hassie. Doctor, release my cool stream inhibitors, says Mean Boy. That's right. We're going to do something a little crazy tonight. We're going to try voice commands here in just a moment. But anyway, we're still going to do the cool stream on a week basis, you know, once a week basis. But I got to pick out a better time for it. Got to pick out a better time. So maybe I'll put out a poll somewhere, either on Twitter or on Patreon, and just see where everyone's at. But 21 people in here is good. It's good to get things started. But I would like to hit the most amount of people at one time. So, with that said, let me take off the monitor. And here's my Xbox One library. Shall we review my Xbox One library real quick? This is what I got so far. I sold my Xbox Series X the moment Microsoft started firing all their developers and essentially announcing that they have no games. And because they removed retail homebrew mode, because I used to use that feature quite a bit. And the moment I got a Steam Deck, I was like, well, I don't need the Series X anymore. Believe it or not, the Series X used to be my primary platform. But Microsoft just abandoned it. So I decided to just upgrade my Xbox One. Because my Xbox One has all the backwards compatibility features I wanted. So why not? So I upgraded the SD to an SSD in my Xbox One. These are the games I have. So I have Alice Madness Returns. That also has the original Alice, American McGee's Alice, on there. Blue Dragon. I got Castlevania Harmony of Despair. This is the multiplayer one. I didn't really play it that much. Symphony of the Night, which was the first digital game I ever bought. That's the first digital game I ever bought, right there. D4, of course. I streamed this for you. Darkness 1 and 2. Love these games. Starbreeze. What the hell's going on? Why won't you return to this series? We need a Darkness 3. I have all the Dead Rising games. I even have Dead Rising 4, but I don't have it installed because I don't intend on playing it ever again. DP, of course. There's a little warning on there because it is a disc game. I play it off the disc. Geometry Wars, also one of the first digital games. Good Life. I may be the world's only Good Life owner on the Xbox. Ikaruga, Ilo Milo, which if you watch my Xbox video, this is Billie Eilish's favorite video game. Killer is Dead. Look forward to that Grasshopper B-side someday. Lost Odyssey, one of the best RPGs ever. I recommend buying it digitally, by the way, just because you don't have to swap between the 4 discs. It's just one executable. The game we're about to play, I got Metal Gear Solid HD, but I don't have Peace Walker. They split up Peace Walker for some reason. Midway Arcade Origins, which I was playing yesterday, it has Rampart and Rampage on it. Ninja Gaiden Black, fantastic port, by the way. Phantom Dust, rest in peace. That they canceled Phantom Dust, the Xbox One version. Resident Evil, Code Veronica Reversed, which I should just uninstall because it no longer works. They shut down the servers. Shadows of the Gosh Darn, the HD collection of Silent Hill 2 and 3, Tales of Symphonia, and Zone of the Enders. This is what I use my Xbox One for. All right. Hey, how's it going? Wow, we got more people joining us. Okay, let me read some chat. My sword is a tool for justice. Smirk just finished Resident Evil 6. It was great. I hated the QTE. I would say like half of Resident Evil 6 is fun. I would not say it falls in the camp of great. I'd say it's the series low point for me. 7, that's great. 8, dips. 9 is Requiem is looking phenomenal. That Phantom Dust, yeah. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Phantom Dust is really good. I had David and I did a Phantom Dust stream on here once. Killer's Dead is awesome, says Nav. I think it's okay. It's kind of got a little foot in Lollipop Chainsaw and a foot in Shadows of the Damned and a foot in No More Heroes. Jack of all trades, master of none. I do have Breakdown. I just don't think it's installed. I do own Breakdown. I mean, I guess we could go over to my full library. Yeah, I have Breakdown right here. I don't know about Gun Valkyrie. I think I have the physical copy of Gun Valkyrie, but these are all the quote-unquote Xbox games I have. I'm Mad Max. We ought to do a Mad Max stream once. All right. And then how many hours in Tales of Vesperia, says Mimbo. I 100%ed it back on the 360. This is the HD version, or the remaster version. Okay, you guys want to see some cool tech? Let's show you some cool tech. I'm wasting a lot of energy on this tech, but let's do it. Xbox. Go to Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Cool tech, everyone. I think I'm the only person in the history of ever to do that. That's the reason I keep my Xbox One, just for that. Just so I don't have to hit A. It really does make all the difference. Yo, what's up, Hermes? We truly live in the future. I do like the Kinect 2.0. I think it is a fun tech. Now we're actually in the game this time. Okay, so I actually went through this game on the PS3 back when it came out. So I guess I played the inferior version. But one thing that I've never done on Revengeance are the VR missions and like the DLC stuff. So I figured we could just tool around in that for a bit. But I really have never messed with the VR. And it would be a good way for me to warm up. Oops. I just hit that. Okay, so as you can see, here are all the VR missions I have unlocked. Your wallpaper was so good it fooled you. Yeah, that's Wallpaper Engine. I really do like the VR missions in all the Kojima games. Death Stranding 2 has some fun ones. X, I'm not going to say that out loud, Baroque, because it might actually do it. Alright, so, VR Mission 1. Hop, skip, and jump. What I like about Revengeance is the controls, they're really simple to learn. And I think I haven't learned, like, complete mastery, but I know enough to, like, really get by. Parrying. If you learn the perfect parry, you can beat this game on some of the hardest modes. Easily. And then we'll just slide it. Alright, mission 1 done. So we're getting warmed up here. I think I'm going to play the Jetstream Sam DLC and maybe the Blade Wolf DLC because I've never played them before. Alright, so now we're going to learn some combat. The combat in Rising is a little ridiculous because you just kind of get into the chopping. I do like the high contrast, though. If you guys have never played it, there is a game called Metal Gear Solid VR Missions. I like that one a lot, especially near the end when you unlock the silly missions like the investigation mode or the Gray Fox mode. If you learn how to parry... So it's, hold on. Push LT in the direction... Oh, that's right. There we go. Parrying is key. And it's fun, too. Like, this game is very forgiving about the parry window. So if, like, you don't like Sekiro or some of the more technical games, Rising Revengeance allows you to get good and feel cool. It's not as... I've seen some like high-level tech players, but it's a low barrier to entry, I feel. All right, come on. I always thought Raiden was cool. That's one thing, okay. I'll tell you about when Metal Gear Solid 2 came out. First of all, Zone of the Enders. I would have never played Zone of the Enders on my own. I played it specific. I rented it for the Metal Gear Solid 2 demo. And while, yeah, the tanker chapter with Snake was cool, I thought the Raiden surprise was nice. It didn't bother me. Maybe it was a Japan thing. But none of my friends who played it, and there was a lot of normies that played Metal Gear, by the way. It actually broke through into the mainstream. They didn't mind Raiden. But I guess Revengeance was made in a sense to make Raiden cool. And they really emasculate Raiden Rykov in Metal Gear 3. He gets straight up molested by Volgin on several occasions. So I don't know what the deal with that was all about, but oh well. They made him cool in Metal Gear 4 as well. I forgot to mention, he is quite a spectacle in Metal Gear 4. And this is at the end of the Metal Gear timeline, right? This is the last game in the timeline. But it's a Gaiden. Like, it really doesn't matter. It can just be its own thing. Here, I'm not a snob when it comes to Metal Gear, by the way. I like all of them. I thought 4 was the coolest shit in the world when it came out. Ryan's in here. I went over to Ryan's house and we played Metal Gear 4 on like a 12-inch CRT that was stacked on a soda crate. We played it in standard definition, all like 30 hours of it, and we loved it. And we played Metal Gear Online back then too. Alright, we're gonna learn the ninja kill. But I know true Metal Gear purists, they think this game is garbage because it's too Michael Bay and silly. But then, on second glance, once you have something like Death Stranding, which is more on the slower side and not as action-based, there was pushback for that. Like, it's hard to strike a balance with Metal Gear fans. So I really don't know. I consider myself a Metal Gear fan. I've been playing since the NES ones, which are not, I guess, canon whatsoever. But I've played the MSX ones. I've played Ghost Babel on the Game Boy. I've played Peace Walker and Portable Ops and all that good stuff. And I truly don't think there's a terrible Metal Gear in the bunch. I think they all have their strengths and weaknesses. I even love Acid. I think I did talk about Acid during that PSP video. Yeah, the milk crate. So Ryan in here actually had the gunmetal PS3 fat. Like, he had the Metal Gear PS3 fat, which is nuts. I would love to get that gunmetal gray PS3. Knob says, side note, in my opinion, Metal Gear Rising is one of the best looking games ever alongside Vanquish and Asura's Wrath. It's in a time when the focus on graphics was on adding as many details as possible. I don't know if I call it like one of the best looking games ever, because like the graphics do take a hit in favor of the physics engine, but I think it's a great, like, I think Vanquish and Metal Gear Rising are just so smooth to play, and they're fun to pick up and play. And to me, I'm not a graphic snob. You all know, like, Deadly Premonition is one of my favorite games. I think the hallmark of a great game is wanting to return to it. Like, missing it. And I miss playing Metal Gear Rising. Like, I return to it once a year, at least. And if I'm ever just like, jonesing for something to fill the time, it's a good game to just pick up and play. Smeem says, I think the NES Famicom games are canon. It's where Snake defeats Big Boss. I don't think they're canon. I think, okay, if I had to pick one bad Metal Gear game, it's Snake's Revenge. Hands down. I can't stand Snake's Revenge whatsoever. But it's only because like the translation was so poorly done that you can't you really can't get the objectives down. Okay. So, we're going to change it to that. And then sub-weapons. Okay. They really want me to use a rocket launcher on, like, the weakest enemies, but okay. Whiffed. It's very... Like, I never use the sub-weapons in this game. I'm sure there's some crazy tech I don't know about, but I just feel it's a tad cheating. Wanted Dead has... Like, if you're looking for a Metal Gear Rising type of game, Wanted Dead kind of captures some of it. Now, I know there's some people out there that would say that's blasphemy, but I really loved Wanted Dead. It's so fun. It does not take itself that seriously at all. I got a Wanted Dead review on the channel if you want to know more. Ooh. We need to get a little closer there. We'll do a couple more VR missions. I feel adequately warmed up now. Can I bake these? I don't think I can bake these grenades. Okay. Let's just use the rocket launcher. Now, does it have splash damage? No. I'm gonna run out. So we got these grenades. Oh, here we go. And is there another one? Okay, that's it. I really like the UI in Metal Gear Rising. I love the color contrast. I'm not a fan of QTEs, but the QTEs do make you feel cool and powerful. It does feel like, even though you don't really have full control, it does make you... The illusion of control is very strong in this one. Okay, we'll do one more, and then we'll hop into some of the DLC. What about Metal Gear Survive, says Jaro. That's an interesting one. Masahiro Ito, the creator of Pyramid Head, actually designed some of the monsters in that. I think it's a fun little distraction. Like, it's like if you like those resource collection games, and it's a bit like Fortnite in a sense. But it has, like, it allows you to, like, really experiment with the Metal Gear gadgetry. I think that's cool, and the monster design's really neat. But some people say it's blasphemous. I think it's harmless. It's okay. Yeah, Frog Minutes, it does have that meme magic behind it for sure. And it's got a great soundtrack. Alright, Jack the Ripper mode. Do I just have to launch it now? Alright. Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I'm slightly jealous of DSP. Hear me out. I'm slightly jealous of DSP because in his background, he has the Metal Gear Rising lamp. And I have seen it before in real life. I regret not picking it up, but it was like $200. But there's a Metal Gear Rising lamp. And that lamp is just like an electric lamp of the HF sword stuck in the ground. And I want to get one of those eventually. Oops, I forgot to parry. So let's practice our parries. Come on, dude. He did the kick. Parry, parry, parry. His parry or his attacks are fast because he does that kick. Okay, fine. Does he not want to do it? But this game is always fun. Like, if you... I hate to say it, but if you want to get a friend into Metal Gear, just show them Rising without any context. Just have them, like, do, like, the first couple levels, like when you fight Metal Gear Ray. And if that catches their attention... I don't know. It's a little hard... It's a little hard for modern gamers to go back to the original Metal Gear Solid. I love the original Metal Gear Solid, but I think the top-down force perspective might be a little much. But I wouldn't recommend anyone go back to the Twin Snakes. Twin Snakes is just too broken. Too easy. Okay. That's enough of a warm-up here. Yeah, DSP has one over Hikiko, right. I gotta get that lamp. So we can do chapter, we can do new game Jetstream or Blade Wolf. So 1 in chat if you want to see Jetstream, 2 in chat if you want to see Blade Wolf. So
okay, throw me some numbers.
Throw me some numbers. I've never played Jetstream or Blade Wolf. I've played the main campaign like 100 times, but I've just never played the DLC. So 1 in chat, Jetstream, 2 in chat, Blade Wolf. I'm curious to see either of them. One, come to Brazil. Frog Minutes, are you from Brazil? 1 in chat for Jetstream Sam, 2 in chat for Blade Wolf. We're getting all sorts of... We're getting 50-50 split. I'm seeing a little bit more 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm seeing 4 2s. I'm seeing 5 1s. 6 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm seeing 5 1s. I'm going to give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4. Oh, we're getting another 2 in there. We're at a 50-50 split. 3, 2, 1. Ones have it.
You win.
Ones you win. We'll do a little bit of Jetstream Sam's. We'll do a little bit of Jetstream Stan, and I want to try a little of Blade Wolf after that. That's fine. We're going to do it on normal mode. Yes, I'm going to need a tutorial because I don't know how Jet plays. Oh, look, it's a VR. This is crazy. Alright, so... Oh, he's got a bit of a Dante with the stinger there. He's got a wide AoE. Oh my god. Seems to be a little heavier than Raiden, though. Double jump. He's got a double jump. Cool, cool. Yeah, no one ever talks about these DLCs. Are they just like side story kind of stuff? Are they... Do they take place after the game? I can't imagine they would. Damn. He is a very fun character. Latino samurai swagger. I highly... By the way, guys, if you have Death Stranding 2, I highly, highly recommend the VR missions. They are a lot of fun. Okay, I guess they don't want me to do parries just yet. Oh my god. Demon mode. Whoa! Damn. This is actually really cool. This is like unwrapping a present that I've just been having it. I just kept it in the attic for all these years. And I just forgot about it. This has been on my backlog to play forever. Just the DLC portions. I just don't know why I was so apprehensive towards it. There was a period in my life where I wouldn't buy any DLC. And now I've kind of like changed my tune a little bit about DLC. I feel if I like a game enough that if it's provided me enough value in some way, I don't mind throwing some extra support out their way. But when it comes to DLC, I'd much, much rather it be on the disc or like a Game of the Year edition. The DLCs are set before the game. That's cool. This level's really beautiful, by the way.
Cherry blossoms. Yeah. I take it you're not a fan? No.
That's crazy. That I didn't know they had like full-blown story content in this DLC. I really got to sit back down with this and go through this off the stream. Metal Gear Rising isn't that long. It's about 7 hours, I want to say. But that's good for me. I honestly love shorter games. Shorter, more replayable games. The PC port is good. It's Steam Deck verified too. It also lets you select bosses, so you don't have to replay the entire level. That's good. I've been seeing it on Steam, but I have to wait for a price drop because the game is like $30 or $40 on Steam, which is crazy to me. But I would get my money's worth, honestly. I play this game enough. Nano Machine sung. Hey, Vane. Fictive Tourism, didn't know it had DLC either. I think they released it for free at a certain point. If I recall. Jetstream Sam's like clapping is like one of the most memed gifs out there. I put this in the same camp as like Mad World. Like I get an itch to play Mad World every year and Metal Gear Rising for sure. Oh shit. That's something you'd see in God Hand. I think there's certain rating systems in Japan. I believe to maintain a certain rating within Japan, you can get around with decapitation or delimbing if they're a demon or if they're a cyborg or a combination of the two. I know Never Dead had some trouble over there. All right. Let's take a look around for secrets. Is there a confirm button here? Or do I just have to... There we go. So we got some fuel cells. This game has hidden costumes and other things. You can get the poncho for Raiden. Oh, I missed it. Do you guys, when you chop, do you use the analog sticks or do you use the face buttons? I like using the analog stick, but it does limit your control of the camera, I think. So I tend to stick to face buttons. Can I stealth on that water skipper down there? Can I do the stealth kill? It's pretty tough to stealth in this one unless you have proper equipment. And I don't think Sam has the cardboard box yet. He has a rocket launcher. He has the Murasama blade. Yeah, I don't think I have the cardboard box as Sam. You guys use the analog? Right on, right on. I'm going to try and do a stealth kill. Look at that swagger. I'm just really not sure about the line of sight for most enemies in this one. Oh shit! I'm destroying the platform. I destroyed the Double jump! Get out of there, Sam! Alright. I forgot the blade is too strong. I do want to try to get a stealth kill on that water skipper there, if I can. I don't think it's possible, though. Sam's cool. Alright, we've got an endurance +1. I forgot about that. What do we got here? Electrolytes, which are... Allegedly, the electrolytes are what's inside the spinal column. The white blood is what I think it's referred to. Alright, we got another guy over here. Sam has stealth kill animations? How am I stealthing wrong? Let me check the tutorial real quick. I think it's yeah, these are all his combos. He's got a taunt. Okay, it doesn't say. You think this loud-ass metal boots that he's wearing right here would alert this guy. I'm definitely within his periphery. Oh, there he saw me. Oh, shit. And we fell. We fell. And I'm on fire. The real Metal Gear Rising starts now. I tried to parry that leg sweep, too. Ah! Okay. Okay, let's try and get a good... Get up, get up, get up. Alright. This might be a good place to use that rocket. Oh no. Oh no. Time to bail. Okay. I know I got it. Okay, we got one recovery here. Can I just use it? Okay, X to use. Got it, got it, got it. Damn, he got me from up top, too. Alright. Let's reassess the strategy here for that water skipper. Yeah, I got way too close. If you get close enough to an enemy, you get a prompt for stealth. Okay. That's weird. I got up on that other guy, but I didn't get it. But we'll try it again. Like, I'm right up on his ass. See? Now this water skipper... Oh, it detected me. I did get too close there. Let's see if I can use this on the water skipper. Damn. Okay. There we go. Getting in the flow of it. But that fire is throwing me off the game a little. Somehow I defeated the water skipper. I didn't even see it. I'll take it, though. We could do better. Anyone here getting that Metal Gear 3 make X fictive truism? Delta? I think Delta's coming out around the same time as Silent Hill F and Hotel Barcelona. So I'm going to be skipping it for now, but sometime in the future I'll check it out at least. Metal Gear 3 I've played too many times. It is my most played Metal Gear. And that's because it's been ported to everything, including the 3DS, which I played through it on there. I wouldn't recommend it on the 3DS. It's a little too cramped, control-wise. Okay, we have an RF grenade, which I think will work on the water skipper. Yeah, Sam is fun. Konami, we want this game in the Master Collection Volume 2, says Wysoft. I agree. Master Collection 2, if it ever happens, has a lot of potential on that. I would love to see like Metal Gear Acid on there, Portable Ops, Metal Gear 4, of course, but you cannot leave Revengeance behind. It's too essential. Okay, so we have an RF grenade here. Yeah, it says it's good against Cyborg, so... Okay. Get in there, Sam. Go for it. Get it! Alright, so the RF grenade works on those water skippers. Good to know. And we got a little secret up here. Whoop. Data storage. Oh, that's one of those files. Master hacker. Alright, let's read a little chat. Alan Smithy, what's up? I've played Metal Gear Solid 3 so many times on an emulator with DualShock 3 for pressure-sensitive buttons. I'm super protective of my legit DualShock 3. I played through Metal Gear 3 on the PS2, and I also played Sustenance on the PS2. I also played it online as well. And then I played all the various ports. I'm a little burnt out on it, if I'm being honest with you. No fault of the game's own, but it wouldn't be my first pick for Metal Gear games that I want to play. Oh, we got a grenade. Ooh. That was a multiple Zandatsu I missed there. Not my greatest. I forget Jetstream has this move, which I haven't incorporated at all yet. He also has a stinger, like from Devil May Cry. Like that. So, you could start off and then get into an air combo. Speaking of 3DS, says Vincent Chavaria, do you think you would do a why you should have a 3DS in 2025 video? Maybe not in 2025, Vincent. The reason why I haven't done a DS or 3DS video is because I don't have a video out. I would essentially have to play all my games on an emulator. And it's an editing nightmare with the dual screens because I'd have to flip orientations on a per game basis. The 3DS and DS have so many different layouts. I could play the DS on my Wii U. I've done that before. We got a Blade Wolf battle. I fought Blade Wolf like a million times on the regular campaign, so this shouldn't be too bad. I would have to get a modified 3DS with a capture card built into it, and those are like $700 nowadays, so maybe I'll set it as a stream goal or something. I do love those systems. There's a lot of great games on there that have never been ported. He's breaking the AI conditioning. The Prime Directive. I wonder if I have an RF grenade still. Ooh, my health is way, way, way low. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and... Can I use that? Oh, thank God. Okay. Let's get the timing. Let's get the timing. Woo! Ooh. He's just out of my range. Sam can jump off the walls too. That's crazy. It's coming close, guys. 7%. All right, let's give that another go. There is a delay between his dash attack. Let's try that again. Oh, X and A together for his dodge? Oh, shit. That's good to know. Thank you for the dodge advice. Okay, dodge, dodge. Let's restart from the last checkpoint here, because he does attack you in the very first one. My God. All right, that's not the one. Let's lock in. There we go. It really messes me up whenever they go out of my camera. Ooh, no, 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 no. We're so close. Come on. Damn it. Damn, he hit me with a 10%er there. Woo! I'm sweating. All right. Loosen up here. He attacks me with the first strike. Nope, we're going to get that one. We're going to nail that timing. Whatever. Jesus. I'm getting a bad run on that one. Okay. 2-3. There we go. Use the dodge, Miles. That's all you had to do. The dodge is so good. No, 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 no. Right there at the end. Once again, he's tough. Woo! Any strategies on the dodging those knives that he throws? There we go. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Damn, damn, this is really rough. Parry or dodge the knives. Jumping should work also. Okay. I'm just like losing sight of him. And that's my issue. Is like once he gets out of my sight, he starts like really fucking me up. Okay. Oh my god, no. I almost had him that one round. What is going on? Not an easy fight at all, says Jaro. What the hell? No. This is going to be it. I think I'm going to have to switch over campaigns. This is too embarrassing to continue on. Yeah, he's a lot easier in Raiden's story. We'll give it one more try. This is like the worst run ever. All right. Every little bit counts. It's that timing on that move right there that sucks. Most I got him down to was 10%. Most I got him down was 10%. Let me get a drink of water. We need to take a look around the level. I think there's something I could use to my advantage. So every hit does a couple of percentage. I think I have to pull off at least 100 hits on him. There is something on the level there. Oh, thank God. There is something I can use. It's a repair paste. There's a chance. There's a chance. All right. Hell yeah. Let's use it. Let's use both. And then he's like, oh, you use that repair paste? Let me take it back. Oh, he's gonna do it twice. Okay, okay. Let's get that repair paste. I can take this guy out for sure. I'm using it all. I don't care. He doesn't play fair. Can't get a beat on him. Just stand still for a second. Oh my. Oh, get up, get up, get up, get up. One HP left. Oh my god. And I have an RF. Oh, I don't have an RF grenade. Damn. He knows I want it. He knows I want it, so it increases what they call the desire sensor. Once the desire is at its peak, that's whenever the hard cycles come out. It's a real thing. It happens in Monster Hunter all the time. Let's beat that ass. Tired of messing around with you, buddy. Let's beat that ass. In the corner. All right, let's get that health. Woo! Give me that health. Okay. No more messing around. Beat that ass! Wake up! Wake up! Okay. Stay in the game. In the game. Stay in the game. Stay in the game. Stay in the game. Oh! So close. Oh my god! 1,000,000 chops! 1,000,000 chops for you, motherfucker! Woo! Woo!
You win!
Thank you so much, Alex Enterprises, for the $1.99. I've never played Metal Gear. What's best to play? Just start with Metal Gear Solid. Work your way up. That was a hard fucking fight. Oh my god. Metal Gear 5's good as well, but you could also start with Peace Walker, like go the chronological way, but it may be hard to go back. So I say at least start with Metal Gear Solid 2, 3. Oh wait, 3 is the first in the timeline, right? Three's the first. Then Peace Walker. 3 Portable Ops, Peace Walker. Then 5. Then you jump to 1, then the 2, and then the 4, and then Metal Gear Rising. Something like that. Oh my. I can't believe I beat that. I was about to give up there. My problem with this game is the camera kind of gets away from me. I don't know if there's a better way for me to lock on if I just forgot how to... Oh my god. I don't know if I forgot how to lock on, but the camera does get away from me. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Play Snake's Revenge. Do not play Snake's Revenge. Troll comment. Troll alert. I played the original Metal Gear when I was like 4 years old. 4 or 5 years old. There was some older kid that lived down the block. And he knew I had Nintendo Power. So, I hung out with some older kid and I brought my Nintendo Power, and we had all the passwords and everything. He just wanted to see what the later levels had. But the original Metal Gear's problem, it's not the original one. It's been disavowed. But the original, the NES Metal Gear is not fully translated, and there's pitfalls everywhere. And you really do kind of need a guide to understand where they're at. We're just going to run away. I have 18% health. Let's hope this is a repair paste. Okay. That seemed to work out. Is there a way I can dodge that flamethrower, or at least parry the flamethrower? Flamethrower does so much damage. Right into the fray. That's alright. I want to learn how to parry that flamethrower. Because, like, the prompt does come up to parry it. Did you guys catch that Resident Evil Requiem trailer? What did you think? We got 2 of these water skippers. Divide and conquer. Oh no, oh no. There we go. I guess that worked. Whatever. Felt like I didn't have any strategy against those water skippers. I like that new Monster Woman thing from Resident Evil 9. I like the fact that Alyssa Ashcroft from Resident Evil Outbreak and her daughter are somewhat main characters. I don't know if Alyssa will have a bigger role or not. There is some speculation that the witch is Alyssa, and I really hope that's not the case. I would like to see more Outbreak characters show up. Oh, okay. We're gonna do the barrel. Okay. Perfect disguise. Do I even need to fight it? Let's get out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. No thanks. Oh! Okay. We've been found. Okay, I'm getting shot by a machine gun. Let's go take care of that. Okay, now we can get back to the battle. Alright, that's not good. Tactical retreat. I do have some repair paste, so that's good. Thanks for being so patient with me. Now let's fight. Woo! Oh, I could have used that rocket launcher. I thought the woman from Outbreak Games might be the monster. I hope they wouldn't pull something so obvious. The last couple of Resident Evil games have had some adequate twists. Jaro says, now we have both the first and third person cameras. Yeah, that's kind of cool. You can also allow the director mode to take over and determine what the best camera is for the situation. That's coming up, February. Everyone's speculating like, oh, this character's Leon or that character's Leon. Honestly, I kind of hope Leon isn't in it. I'd rather see more Outbreak characters. And I'd honestly want to see Outbreak return, just in general. Just like a compilation with actual voice chat. Or at least an option for it. Is it supposed to spin like that? Is it supposed to do like a 720 on the ground before it explodes?
Just what I was looking for.
Alright, let me take a look around, get all the secrets. Grenade. I got a rocket launcher as well. I rarely use the sub-weapons. It's just not as fun. There's got to be a boss fight here. Or a rush. I think Raiden fought just a bunch of Yep, it's a boss rush. Or enemy waves. I hate these guys. Oh boy, we got another super chat. Let me check. Let me fight these guys real quick and I'll check that. Thank you. I see your question and I got a lot of things to say. Okay, this is a good spot. Alex Enterprises, thank you so much for the super chat. Early Silent Hill F for 5 opinions. I have been avoiding all gameplay of Silent Hill F. I've seen a couple of GIFs up on Twitter. I'm aware of that it's somewhat Souls-based in terms of combat. But as far as story, as far as watching other gameplay, going in blind. I know some Silent Hill fans are not pleased that it's more action-based. And I don't really understand that line of thinking. I guess they hate a barrier to entry to get to the story. But I like the struggle. There's struggle and reward, and the story should be the reward. I guess it's because, like, Silent Hill 2, the original one, is just so brain dead easy. The original one. And I guess 2 Remake does have an easier mode. I haven't tried it, but I'm looking forward to a real challenge. And I like it. I've always liked it when Silent Hill tried to change it up. Some of the best games in the series are the most experimental ones. I think this Silent Hill F, from what I've seen, looks more like Forbidden Siren and Fatal Frame. And that's not a bad thing. I think it's much more interesting that they're taking it so far back. I guess in the timeline, Silent Hill F is supposed to be the first one because it's set, I think, in the 60s. So it's disconnected from everything else. It's a good entry point. And I've played Neobards' other games. I played a lot of Resident Evil Revelations. Or Reverse. And so I'm familiar with their work. They're good environmental artists. I'm excited to just dive in. I don't really give a fuck what anybody else says about Silent Hill. That doesn't influence my own enjoyment of Silent Hill. All the people that whine and complain, and there's new Silent Hill fans want the series to die. That's the impression that I get. They much rather have the series be dead and their special little niche thing than have a new generations of players checking it out or other teams experimenting with it. And like even the original creators are excited and they have a hand in the new games. And gosh darn it, they don't want Masahiro Ito to get a paycheck. Or Akira Yamaoka to get a new paycheck. I don't get it. If you love Silent Hill so much and you weren't alive for the original ones, to support the original ones, now you got a chance to help these guys get paid. Let's get them paid, folks. I'm going to be covering it. I'll tell you what my plans are for it in just a moment. Who else is here? Okay. A rank, nice. Charos, you want tourist mode for real. Some people are really pissed off about that tourist mode bit. I was getting mad comments about that video, which I found to be fun. I was grinning from ear to ear when I logged in and I read some of those comments. I was like, oh my god. I can't believe I don't know. I'm not going to ruin the bit. If you haven't gone and watched that Silent Hill video, the open letter to Bloober Team, go watch it. I really had a lot of fun making that one. And I think for the most part, people enjoyed it. I got a lot of new subscribers and new people that have never... I had a really big YouTuber that I respect reach out to me and say they really thought that video was funny. So, thanks all for the support on that one. I'm going to be making a Silent Hill F video. I don't want to do this, but I kind of have to do this because it's the nature of the business. I may have to buy the digital deluxe edition of Silent Hill F. I know. I will be buying the physical copy too. But goddamn, it's going to be expensive. The digital deluxe edition is $80, and it sucks. Because all it really does is it allows me to unlock the game 2 days earlier. And I've really blocked out some time in my personal life to play through Silent Hill F and capture it and all that. So those 2 days actually do make a difference for me because I don't have insider access. Like, I don't know anyone at Konami or Neobards that would send me a review key. Anytime, like, they put out surveys for review keys, I'm always filling them out. And I'd say about 1 in 10 surveys I fill out, I get a review key. And it's always from generous indie devs. So, shout out to the indie devs. It's really tough. So I may have to pay $80 so I can get the game 2 days in advance so I can beat the game and review the game in a timely manner. It's tough. But I'll be supporting the game twice, digitally and physically. I want Silent Hill to live. I want Silent Hill to experiment and have new life. So, I'm carrying the franchise. 2 sales. I had to do the same thing with Silent Hill 2 Remake. Gabriel, I definitely don't agree with paying full price. If you can find a way to get it up for cheap, or if you know somebody, go that route. But if I want the review for Silent Hill F done this year, I gotta get it a little early. Can I parry that? Okay, we're gonna have some trouble with this Metal Gear Ray. At least it's got Rules of Nature playing. I can't be mad when Rules of Nature's playing. Okay, so I think that's its weak point. It has to stick its face in the ground. Ooh! Okay, let's restart this battle. Now I know it's attack animations here. Oh my god. Do I have any... Okay. We're still in the fight. All right. Let's get it! It's got a lot of health. I think I missed that one. Thank God for that stinger move. Missiles, missiles! Miss me with that. Oh, got missiles! Oh, get out, get out, get out! There we go. Slice them and dice them. Almost got this leg. It's the rules of nature. That's why I'm doing so well. The OST really determines my skill level. Here we go. Can I get that tail? Wasn't too bad. That fight was like 10 times easier than Blade Wolf, that's for sure.
Done, Sam. But you haven't quite passed the test yet. Come on up to the top floor. It'd be a shame
Tap, 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 tap.
went to all this.
Thank you, Jaro. Yeah, I'm not the best, okay? I'm just learning Sam here. Sam plays a bit differently than Raiden, and I'm also limited in my weapons choice at the moment. Alex at Enterprises asks, thoughts on Silent Hill Townfall? Stories Untold was so good. Is Stories Untold by the developers of Townfall? I've never played Stories Untold. But Alex, if you link me to the game, like if you send it to me on Twitter or in the comments down below, I do want to remember to play that because I like to get familiar with the developer's past work, like I did with Bloober. I was pretty tough on the medium, by the way. I was pretty harsh on the medium. But I enjoyed the remake. I don't know much about Townfall outside of the initial announcement. I heard that Annapurna, is it Annapurna Interactive? They were going through some layoffs, some major layoffs. And the fate of Townfall was unknown. So if they found a new publisher, I hope they found a new publisher. As far as I know, it's still confirmed. So I'm open to trying anything except for Ascension. Ascension was straight up not something I was interested in at all. I don't like those pay-to-influence kind of games. It's not really a game. It was more of a episodic movie. MD Chaos says, do you have any thoughts on Bloober's new game, Chronos? It looks great. It looks very Lovecraftian and Dead Space influenced, for sure. I like the armor for the protagonist. But once again, I've avoided a lot. I heard it's going to be like a 5-hour game, which is fine by me. I'll definitely play Chronos. You know how we do it. You know how we do it. We're gonna get up close. Oh, that's an unavoidable one. That's not good. There we go. Oh, he's still at it. No limbs. No limbs, and he's still at it. He's still coming for me. I'm getting hit by missiles. The spirit. You gotta admire the spirit. I forgot that Jetstream Sam can utilize the walls to his advantage. Gotta admire the spirit. Gabriel says, I think it has more potential since it's an original IP. Well, Gabriel, most of the people that bashed on Bloober, they made fun of their original IPs. They said their original IPs like Layers of Fear and The Medium. There was that one other game, that cyberpunk game. I think the Blair Witch was an adaptation. It wasn't really remaking an original game. It was just making a Blair Witch themed game. They mocked Bloober for not having gameplay for the most part. I think they did so well with the Silent Hill 2 remake because they had a good foundation to build off of. Chronos does look great, though. It looks like they've taken a lot of lessons from the Silent Hill 2 remake and are starting to expand their gunplay, at least. So that gives me some hope for the Silent Hill 1 remake. The Torii Gates.
You can't destroy them with violence alone. You may kill a part of it, a limb or two, but the main body will survive.
Then I'll just have to kill all of it. All of you.
We're not some band of favela thugs. I told you, our outfit is a living thing with offspring, with influence.
Yeah, for a 7th gen game, I'm playing this on the original Xbox One. OG Xbox One. And this is a 360 game. And it just still looks really, really great. And I think it's because smaller scale, hallway based. Attention is the smaller details. People say linear like it's a 4-letter word. They're afraid of smaller, focused games. Wanted Dead has a lot of this. So if you're looking for something along the lines of Rising, really give Wanted... Watch my video on Wanted Dead, and if that doesn't sell you, nothing will. Wanted Dead almost has like a 1-to-1 like clone of this level, by the way. Smoke them if you got them. Oh, we got the homing missiles too. I find these guys so annoying that they just gotta go. They just gotta go. I don't have time to mess with them. Yeah, I'm going to have to get this on the Steam Deck. I'd like to sit down and practice a little bit more and get a better flow of the combat on a per character basis, because I got Raiden down for sure. Sam is a bit more heavy. I think I can bust open some of these too. There's a rocket launcher. Lots of secrets in these nooks and crannies. Does Wanted Dead go on sale much? I might give it a try if it does. Yeah, I got it in a humble bundle for $7, and I regret not paying the full price. I wish I would have known about it. Like, I didn't know Wanted Dead was a thing until, like, months after it came out. And one of my subscribers writes for a gaming publisher, or they're a game journalist somewhat, like a contributing author, contributing writer. They wrote a full-on, like, history of Wanted Dead article, and I sat down and I read it, and I was like, this is insane. All these things together just don't make any sense. Why is this, like, really rich Russian guy bankrolling this? Why is Stephanie Justin in it? Why is there a Maserati? And so the more questions I had, the more interested I got. And then a year later, I saw it on the Humble Bundle. I was like, yeah, I'll try it out for that. And then when I played it, I'm like, oh my god, this is just as charming as Deadly Premonition. And then I felt real bad that I didn't buy it. And so I was like, well, the most I can do is make a video about it and tell other people. It's got cult status written all over it, that's for sure. It's worth at least one playthrough. You'll know if you like it or not, like, very early on. What? We got now Blade Wolf? No, 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 no. We got regular Blade Wolf enemies? No, no, no. Mid-boss types. They better be weaker. Okay, they seem to be a bit weaker. I was just gonna say, no more of these blade. I got 2 of them at one time. Get out of here. Okay, they're a bit weaker. Still not easy by any stretch. Wake up, Sam. Sam. We've got nothing. Oh, this is not good. Two Blade Wolves at once. We can do better than that. Okay, so let's see if I can do a little cheese strat and take one out. I got a rocket launcher. I don't see him yet. They're gonna ambush me. There we go. I'll take it. Oh my god. Well, we got the little crony. There we go. Feed me. Oh, I took out his chainsaw. Very nice. Why was that round so much easier? I don't know. I think it's because I weakened them with the rocket launcher. The RPG there. 2 dogs, 1 Raiden. Sam. Yeah, I looked at the Resident Evil Requiem gameplay demo, and I think that's going to be such a small fragment of the game. Much like Resident Evil 7 had the preview demo where it just takes place in the guest house. So I imagine they'll do something like that with Requiem. I got better? I don't know. I just mash the buttons. I just mash the buttons, and sometimes I sync up with something. I tap into something. I still haven't done a stealth kill yet. That'd be really cool if I could do that, but that's about the best I can do. Sam is not really a stealthy guy. He's an out in the open guy. No, 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 no. I should have seen that coming. Oh no. Yellow means dodge. Woo! Oh my god, hold on. He got me with all of those. And there's more! What is happening? I took my eyes off the screen for 1 second, and I'm down to 41%. 34%. Oh, this is pathetic. Alright, back in the game. Get up! Sam, no! Am I alive? Hold on a second. I don't know what the fuck happened. Let me see if I'm connected back. This is insane. This has never happened before. Everything is destroyed. If you guys can hear me, say something in chat. Am I back? Am I back? We are back. That was not intentional, by the way. I didn't just rage quit. There was a transformer outside that just exploded. I heard it. I don't know if you guys heard it on the mic, but there was a transformer that exploded somewhere in the city, and it made a loud boom. And I guess the backup generators, like the moment Sam was getting his face crushed, a transformer exploded. It was that intense. I was like, Sam, no! We're back. Oh my god. I just don't rage quit, okay? I try again. So we're gonna try again. Oh my god. I'm sweating up a storm. It's not even raining over where I'm at. That's so crazy. I hope it saved my spot. Just everything in my house. Like thank God my internet is fiber. It came right back up. But this can't be good for my PC. This can't be good for my streaming setup. So let me, we'll go back to the game now. That's wild. It was at the perfect time. Sam, no! And then just... Wouldn't that be an amazing mechanic to have in a video game, though? That if you suck so much, like if you're dying, if your character dies, it just shuts off the whole power in your house. All the food in your refrigerator starts to spoil. Real life or death mechanics. Well, let's see if I can pick up where I left off. Okay, I'm gonna hit continue. Woo! Okay, let's get back into the fray. I'm not gonna rage quit, I promise you this. I wouldn't do you like that. No, not this time. It was that Zangief grab that got me the last time. Oh, no. There's two of them? Not fair. Nope. Dude, two of them at once is so cooked. Okay, let's tail between our legs here. What else we got in our arsenal? We got a grenade. Let's smoke him if he got him. Nowhere near Sam. Nowhere near them. Come on. God damn it. God damn it. There we go. Okay, their arms. Let's cut off those arms. There we go. That'll work. Nope. Okay, don't take your eyes off the screen. The last time I did that, more guys got off the elevator. Oh my. Okay, chat, sorry. I have to redo my stream setup just a little bit here. It took my chat off the screen when the power went out. I got grabbed by the ghoulies. Alright, let's make sure I didn't leave any treasure chests behind. Guys, this has been a fantastic stream so far. Thank you so much for joining me, as always. We're gonna look at moving the cool streams to a different day and a different time. So if you're watching in the archive, if you're watching right now, tell me a good day for you. What works best for you? Weekends or weekdays? If you want to do a weekend, I can do a weekend. Central Standard Time is where I'm at. So if it's evenings or mornings or afternoons on the weekend, I'm more flexible. Weekdays, not so much. Looks like we're getting to the end of Sam's campaign here. It has been a rough fucking month, I'll tell you. I've been super busy IRL. I can't really tell you what I'm getting up to right now, but it's taken up a lot of my time and my energy. So Hikikomori Media is like a good break for me at the moment. So it's always good to see you guys, catch up and play games that I'm not necessarily the best at. Ooh. And I just taunted it. I hit the taunt button. Didn't mean to hit the taunt button. That'll teach me. That'll teach me. I meant to hit the barrel button. I hit the taunt button. He was like, "You talking shit?" I should have done a spine grab on that one. I'm down to 2%. You're gonna stick to VODs? Yeah. A lot of people watch the VODs. Alex, you're in the UK. Friday night seems to be alright. Okay. Saturday night, says Jim Downer. My audience is a little bit everywhere around the world, I've come to learn. Everywhere. I think I have a pretty decent, like, Mexican and South American audience. Like, Brazil, especially. Got a presence in the UK. Honestly, I don't have too many United States followers. I think all my I think I have more of a presence elsewhere. I don't know what that says. But Mexico loves HM. Brazil loves HM. The UK has a bit of a stiff upper lip relationship with me. I've got some, like, really friendly British people, and then I have, like, British people that just hate me. They want to see me dead. I don't know. The British can take or leave me. Strayans are some of my most loyal patriots. The Strayans who watch me are ride or die subscribers. But they're probably asleep right now. We're talking about a 13-hour time difference. They're probably just waking up. The Strayans are my most loyal soldiers. You can always count on them to give you an honest opinion. Even if it's unwarranted. The Strayans are there to tell you. They are the top shit posters on all the forums I go to. All the message boards. They leave the funniest comments, and they can also leave the meanest comments if you get on their bad side. But I think that it also comes from a good place. I don't have an army, guys. I'm a man without a country. I would say, like, every once in a while, like that video I just uploaded, it divides my subscriber base. Like, they're like, hey, Kiko, I've been watching you for years, but I just can't get behind you on this Bluebird take. And that's okay. Oh, not these guys. Can I stealth kill him? From that theme song, it doesn't seem like I can stealth kill him, but we are going to throw a grenade. Shake some things up. You better believe these grenades suck. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's an undodgeable. Sir, we got an undodgeable here. Oh, no. Whoa! With the alley-oop there. Okay, I don't have enough space to fight 4 guys in a row here. They got an alley-oop attack! They got an alley-oop attack plus a grenade! This is wild. Let's get out of here. What do we got? This is not a fair fight. I got a drum can. I got one rocket. Let's go, bros. It hit nobody. We're screwed. No, 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 no. No, get up, Sam. These grab attacks. These grab attacks, though. Give me your spine. Thank you. All right. Tactical retreat. I need to assess the situation. Spine. Okay. That works. Oh! No, 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 no. There we go. Got one out of there. Got one out of there. Woo! There we go. Whink, whink. When this game hits, it hits really well. Alex Enterprises with the €2. Here's to you, man. Keep going and I'll always watch. Alex, aren't you a pretty big anime YouTuber? I am tangentially familiar with... I think you make Berserk videos. Is that correct? I'm sorry, I haven't sat down to watch them, but I just kind of know through osmosis. But I'll definitely check out your stuff. Thank you, Alex. I know a little bit about the anime tuber scene. Shoutouts to Kenny Lauderdale. Kenny's always been a big supporter of the channel. And I've reviewed one anime on my channel. I think it was the Panzer Dragoon OVA as a joke. But I do like anime. I like Welcome to the NHK, Paranoia Agent, anything by Kon Satoshi, Dan to Dan. I actually caught the premiere of Dan to Dan when it was in theaters. I go to anime movies anytime they're in town. I go to those like Fathom events things, but I'm not as hardcore, I guess. We've got 2 Metal Gears in a row. And they got lock on and all this. Come on, guys. 2 Metal Gears at once. Cut me a little slack. Okay, that didn't seem so bad. We gotta be nearing the end of Sam's campaign, though. That's the only reason they're throwing so much at us. Whatever. Divide and conquer. I forgot that Sam has a pretty good aerial game. We're out of health. We got grenades, I guess. That ain't gonna help me here. That ain't gonna help me here. Oh, no. I'm sweating up a storm, folks. This ain't easy. 2 Metal Gears at once. Please tell me I don't have to do those fights again. So I think the sub-objective is the green one over here. So I'll probably get a little treat if I beat those guys. Maybe an upgrade of some kind. So we'll just do it for whatever, for shits, just to say I did it. Oh my god. They certainly don't make it easy on you. Wake up, wake up. There we go. Got some health back. Doing a little bit better this time. Perseverance is key. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I'll take it. It was a sloppy victory, but a victory nonetheless. Good enough for an A. Alex says, yeah, mainly Berserk. I remember an emulator stream he did, was very tempted to chat to persuade you to play Sword of the Berserk Guts Rage is on the Dream. Yeah, I've played that on the Dreamcast. There's also a really good Berserk game on the PlayStation 2 that got fan translated. It's a really interesting Dynasty Wars Muso kind of thing. And you can like hop off of enemies' backs and then swing Guts' sword around and chop off limbs. It's really funny. I installed it on my PlayStation 2 Classic. I'll have to do a stream of that PlayStation 2 Classic sometime. There's a video of how I made that. It's basically a PS4 Pro that just has a dedicated PS2 emulator thing going for it. But there's a video on my channel that shows it off, and I think I do show off a bit of that Berserk game. It took forever to get running. Okay, it looks like we're headed towards the final boss for this DLC. It's been very tough. I suck ass, but we've persevered. And honestly, I'm having a great time. Yeah, I think is it Sundowner? This fight isn't too bad with Raiden. Oh, nope. It's just an attack helicopter. I got baited again. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. That attack helicopter just spawned out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. A hindy? It's Armstrong. Am I gonna fight Armstrong in this? Oh, Jesus. He's going full sumo. Is he gonna build an exoskeleton out of all those? Okay. Oh, this is where it comes from. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Nano machine, son. Okay, wish me luck. Oh, damn. Straight out the gate. Okay. We've got nothing going for us this time. No! Okay. I have a feeling I could do this. He doesn't seem too bad. I may need another continue, but we'll be alright. Oh, no, 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 no. That's the move I was afraid of. Oh, no. It's all over, folks. Phase 2? We made it to phase 2. That's a victory in my book. Oh no. No, 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 no. Okay. I gotta know. When I get to the helicopter phase, do I just wait till the last second, then slice, 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 slice? Let me know, chat. It's my first run of Sam's. Okay, that was not a good start to this fight. Let's try this again. No! I gotta learn how to dodge that grab. It's brutal. He said, nope. Okay, we've got 3 in reserve. I want to try it again. I want to get him down to phase 2. Okay, he's not having it there. Run away, run away. Okay. Get back into it. That looks worse than it actually is. Okay, I have a strategy. I know what I'm gonna do. I just had to get my combos all figured out. But I'm just gonna bait him across, and whenever he's like in his like cooldown, charge attack. That's the idea. Little bits at a time. And he's gonna fly out of here. He said nope. And he's gonna fly at me. Nope, nope. Nope. Dodgeable. Shit. He's serving up a terrible ass whipping tonight. Woo! Okay, we are getting close to halfway there. I gotta learn how to dodge that one. And that one. I think there's no more health. We're screwed. I'm gonna give it one more chance. One more cool stream chance. Whoo! One dodge, one hit strategy. Yeah, that's basically all I got for this one. Snake says, it's a crime we never got a revengeance too. It's Armstrong RNG. What can you do? Oh, shit. Damn. This man is uncancelable. I need to know how to dodge that yellow attack. Because regular dodge doesn't seem to work. Jumping doesn't work. Get out of there, Sam. Oh, okay. Okay. We're doing good. Way, way better. What the fuck? Now he's just pulling out that yellow move again. %, 50%. Phase 2. Phase 2. We made it. Sure. Why not? This seems to be working. And there's more health. Oh, thank God. Oh, he can fly. We have 5 health. We got this, boys. I think. Don't get too cocky, Hikiko. Wake up! Wake up, asshole! Phase 3? No! This is some Sephiroth shit. This is stupid. Alright. Just fight through the pain. Fight through the pain. Just spam his ass, Miles. What are you doing? Get back in there. Get back in that ass. Get back in that ass, Hikiko! Get in that ass, Hikiko! No! This can't be!
You win!
Was that it? Did I just beat the Jetstream Sam DLC? Woo! Wait! Like, he's back up. I did it? Okay, good. I don't know that I have the energy to keep fighting. That was a legitimately tough fight. But I recognized at phase 3, it's all or nothing. I didn't want to have to do it again. That was really rough. That's how I just felt for the past 20 minutes. He has like T1000 properties. Liquid metal. Liquid metal, son. Yeah, the controller, I just sat it down on my desk here. It was Kino. I only got 1 C, but that was the Armstrong fight. I mean, everything else I did okay. Yeah, maybe some other time I'll have to stream the Blade Wolf DLC, but oh my god, that was intense. Really good, though. I had fun. The only thing I wish is that Sam had other weapons to swap out, because I do like doing that with Raiden. But it was good. Liquid metal, son. All right, everyone. That was tonight's cool stream. If you haven't already, shout out to the archive. Shout out to everyone who donated and showed up tonight. Thank you so much, as always. And you came back after the power outage, which was crazy to me. But, yeah, we're going to be figuring out a new time for the cool stream. Because Wednesdays at 5, well, it works for Americans. Everyone else, it just doesn't seem to jive. So I'm thinking about a weekend, maybe Saturdays at 2 p.m. So that, you know, that's the afternoon for America. I think it's late at night elsewhere. I'm going to check. I'm going to check and see if I can find a good middle ground for everyone. Go check out my Twitter. I guess it's like x.com/@Hikikomori Media. I also have an Instagram @Hikikomori Media. I post photos and videos up there. I've been doing a lot more shorts. And, yeah, ring the bell. Shout out to everyone in the archive. Thanks for hanging in there. I got my ass kicked. So, thanks, everyone. See you all next time.